Snapchat.
Let's go. What's up? What's up? Peace and love. I'm Dai.
And I'm Jess.
Yeah, we're back. Appreciate y'all being here. Crazy week, 2 weeks. Sorry we weren't here last week because me and the family were not feeling well, and we don't want Jess to get sick either. Look, she's fine now. We just didn't want to spread anything that could potentially go towards her family and people that she knows. So it's good that we stayed in, got videos, edited videos and everything. But yeah, we're back. Appreciate y'all being here for real, for real. We got a lot to talk about, discuss. Crazy week right now, right? Crazy week. Jess, what's up? What's going on?
Man, like you said, it's a crazy week. I've been on vacation. I feel rested. Still tired. Still really not ready to go back, but it is what it is. Everything gotta come to an end eventually.
Yeah, man, we got to get back to work. You know, we building this stuff up. We're building a media company, and it's gonna take a while. But hey, we appreciate y'all being here. Jess, you ready? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
We are live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube. Like, subscribe for the show. But we'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that.
On this week on Savage Sports, we got the Giants quarterback controversy, Russell Wilson struggles, Jaxson darts pressure, and the latest injury. Rampage Jaxson cuts off son after brutal in-ring assault. Syko Stu's recovery. That's his name?
Yeah, I guess so.
Recovery, arrest investigations, and fallout.
So this is an old story, but we haven't covered it. It's like 2 weeks old, so we want to give our thoughts on that. And it was a crazy story at that time. And
to be fair, we're 2 weeks behind, so give us some grace.
Yeah.
And then we got inside the Phillies home run ball controversy. $5,000 offer, stadium drama, and social media backlash.
Yeah, a lot to get into sports this week. Then in Culture Corner this week, Theo joins viral Druski Whiteface debate. Is comedy's racial line broken for good? We'll get into that. Very interesting conversation on that. Funny too. Nepal's social media ban backfires. Gen Z protests, parliament burned. Prime Minister resigns as corruption and economic crisis boil over. Yes, through this whole week. We'll get into that, so stick around for that. And are antidepressants causing mass shootings? We'll get into that for sure. There's a debate between Democrats and Republicans with RFK, his job on the line, and just complete backlash. But we'll definitely have a discussion on that, so stick around. Yeah, we break down the news, add context, and give our honest take. Oh, man, what the hell? I'm like hella off right now. But yeah, these are all the stories, guys. These are all the stories right there. Yeah, I'm kind of right now. Share your thoughts. Always stay to the end for trending topics. So we got a new segment on. I did interviews in public, so stick around for that. Hit that like button, share this episode with a friend, and it's free to follow the channel. Click the link, QR code at the end. Sign up for a chance to win free merch. But before we get into it, Ecamm Live, this show is powered by Ecamm Live. We partnered with them for live streaming. Ecamm Live is a top-tier Mac software built for creators, professionals, and businesses. It features multi-camera support, real-time camera switching, screen sharing, overlays, and integrated audience comments. The intuitive interface makes streaming, recording, podcasting, and presenting simple with seamless integration across all platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Ecamm Live is the go-to solution for producing high-quality live broadcasts. Start your free 14-day trial today by clicking the link provided or the QR code. Appreciate it. Support us so we can support you guys. Let Culture Speak Live, episode 54. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Got some sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. let the culture peak.
Rampage. Guys, oh my god, it was just like the whole videos. We're not gonna watch that beatdown, but we're gonna talk about everything else. What happens when pro wrestling turns real and violent? That's the question after Rampage Jackson's son Raja assaulted wrestler Psycho Stu at a California Knock X Pro event on August 23rd. Was Raja provoked? Let's take a look at this video real quick.
Hey, I think that's a little. Oh, you don't show it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
Nah.
We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
Is wrestling's blurred line between story and reality to blame? Raja, who was in the audience, jumped into the ring and threw a barrage of 22 punches, leaving Psycho Stu with fractured jaws, head trauma, and several missing teeth. Raja Jaxson says he hasn't spoken to his son since, blaming Raja for dishonoring the family and calling for him to serve some jail time. Do community service and get therapy. He knows he's wrong for getting involved. Rampage told the press, also noting he's waiting for an arrest warrant. As for Psycho Stu, he was hospitalized but is now recovering at home. Those injuries remain significant. Did the pre-match beer can incident push Raja too far? Are the police just moving slow because of the high profile? With Raja still free and the event's chaotic nature under scrutiny, where's the line in stage violence, and what should real consequences look like?
So he did all that because of what we just seen at the beginning with the beer can thing.
Yes, because he thought he was a wrestler also. You know how wrestling is.
It seemed like, I don't know, that seemed harmless. It seemed like he was playing around. Like, nobody was hostile. Like, he even grabbed, you know how he kind of even grabbed him in a way of was like, you know.
Yeah, it's like I think he apologized.
Yeah, I don't think it was that serious. I think, because I actually remember seeing that video a while back.
Yeah.
Like, the aftermath of him talking on the phone, and I think it was being live streamed. And they were telling him, like, you really messed that guy up, and,
Yeah.
and you know, all that stuff. And at the time, people were speculating, oh, this is just for publicity. It's for publicity. But it looked like that man really went to the hospital.
Yeah. It looked really just the anger in him, I think he should have cooled down. I don't know. Like, Raja should be investigated and see where it goes from there. I don't know if there's charges being pushed on Raja, but it's a very scary incident that happened. You know what I mean?
I think he went off the deep end because that was crazy. If that's all he did was the beer can thing, and it obviously didn't faze him, it didn't hurt him because he just stood there like,
Yeah.
Why did he do? Why was okay?
He thought it was like part of the lingo. Like, hey, you're streaming. You're putting on a show. It looks like you're putting on a show.
Yeah,
I feel you.
That's wow.
And
Okay.
unfortunate. But Psycho Stu was released from the hospital and is recuperating at home as of August 31, 2025. Raja Jaxson has not been arrested as of September 2025. LAPD is still investigating. You know how investigations go, just on and on and on.
Has Psycho Stu, the man that was assaulted, has he said anything?
Not that I've seen, but he probably did an interview or
Did he
anything,
make a statement or say
tweet
anything
on it?
about anything?
Not that I've seen. Possibly.
Do you
there
think
is.
it's possibly still publicity? Because who would take this long?
Publicity? Yeah.
I mean, like, who would take this long to investigate something that was on video? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it was on video.
Right. I don't know. Raja's attack happened after Stu smashed a beer can on Raja's head as part of a scripted segment. So supposedly it was scripted. But Psycho Stu sustained trauma to both jaws, a maxilla fracture, and a multiple lost teeth. Yeah, just
You got a comment?
that's hella bad. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Andreas? Appreciate you, bro. Oh, hold on. Yeah. What? Hold on. Rampage Jaxson initially defended Raja, but now calls for justice to play out and has cut off contact for now. But yeah. Yes, it was pretty crazy. He was heavily influenced by his chat. Yeah. Again, you're putting on a show for people that wants that. So who knows if it was staged in a way, but it seems like with Rampage's the father, it seemed like he was very concerned, and I think disowned his own son from the incident. So, but hey, we don't know. It's super freaking crazy, interesting. But yeah, any final thoughts, Jess, on that?
That's all I got. I think that was a way overreaction if that's all that happened. And like Andrea said, if he was heavily influenced by the chat, he's gotta stop. If it's not publicity, because I just think that's kind of alarming how slow it's taking him to do something about it.
Yeah.
Because like we're talking about this 2 weeks later and nothing's happened.
Nothing.
And but if it's that easy for their people's chats to influence him, we are lost.
But the fact that you've lost teeth makes it seem real, or it could be false teeth.
That's why the whole he was obviously in the hospital and stuff. I guess.
Yeah.
But just the very slow reaction
Publicity.
is
For sure.
because that just wasn't a big enough reason to me to beat somebody up.
True.
And he didn't like egg you on. He wasn't aggressive after. You know what I mean? That's dumb, but okay. I'm done. That's my last comment about it.
Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? I know Andres heavily influenced by the chat, and yeah, we're going the wrong direction. Again, Black Mirror type of stuff that you know, other people telling you what to do for the money. But the incident blurs the lines between stage entertainment and real violence, and the fallout is messy for everyone. Family, fans, and injured wrestler. Rampage public call for accountability shows tough love, but also highlights how quickly things can spiral when boundaries are crossed. Comment below your thoughts. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, let's move on.
All right, y'all. We had our first week back in the NFL. Oh, yeah. Did your team win? Mine did.
Ratings.
So this week, is Russell Wilson done? Probably not. I think he just probably had it back in. I didn't watch it, though. I heard it was real bad, though. That's what Giants fans and sports media are asking after a brutal 21-6 Week 1 loss where Russell Wilson threw for 168 yards on 17 of 37 passing attempts, no touchdowns, and took 2 sacks. The calls to start rookie Jaxson Dart, who threw 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, and posted 113.1 passer rating in preseason, are getting louder, with Rex Ryan saying, "Put him out there, let him ride." But head coach Brian DeBall is sticking with Wilson for now, insisting the loss doesn't fall on Russell Wilson and that the team needs to do a better job collectively. Will Wilson bounce back against the Cowboys? Probably not. Or will the O-line missing Andrew Thomas doom him again? Can Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson get healthy enough to give Wilson help? And how will the defense cope with linebacker Micah
McFadden?
Micah Parsons'
Okay.
extended absence? The Giants' offense
Fucking AI, bro.
managed just 30 rushing yards and their best preseason receiver. And Neighbors is still limited. Dallas and Kansas City loom. Ooh wee. Will Wilson hold on to his job, or is Dart's time coming sooner than expected? To me, it sounds like the team as a whole ain't ready to move. They're stuck in limbo. Like I'm feeling like they thought Russell Wilson was gonna come in and save their offense, make a difference with their offensive woes. But let's be realistic. Did anybody watch the Colts and see Mr. Daniel Jones?
Okay.
He was slinging it, baby. And that's what a lot of the players were saying back then. Before they benched him, they were like, that's, I'm not blaming. Malik Neighbors said that. Last season, he was like, they want to blame Daniel Jones, but I don't think that's the issue. And look at him now. If week 1 is any indication of anything, he scored on every single drive week 1.
So do you think it's like... So what do you think the question is for Russell Wilson?
I don't think it's so much.
Not just him, but is it the whole team?
I think it's the team as a whole, probably. I don't think a quarterback can save them, and I think it's gonna be time to get a new coaching staff in a minute, because they're all gonna be on the hot seat this season, and if the games keep going like this, he's not gonna make it through the season. I'll tell you that right now. He's gonna be an in-season fire. I can tell you that right now. His time is coming to an end. They made it to the playoffs once. I think, but weren't they a first-round exit? I can't remember.
Let us know, guys. Comment below.
That's not good enough. Not in the NFL. And he's had plenty of time at this point. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about plenty of time to have done something.
Yeah.
So hopefully it turns around. I don't know, but he gonna be the first one gone.
So we will see. Anything else go off on a tangent, Jess? What else is on your mind about this week? A
lot of injuries. Week 1, Kittle is out for a couple weeks. Purdy is trending towards not playing. That's for the 49ers out there.
True. Seen that.
Green Bay has some serious injuries for Thursday Night Football. A couple of their guys are out.
Yeah.
It's looking bad. Oh, Commanders also. Austin Eckler looks like he has a torn Achilles. The injury bug is hitting early and fast. Brock Bowers, he's trending to playing on Sunday, but it's still up in the air.
Yeah, even Neighbors too with the back.
Yeah,
injury.
people getting taken out quickly.
That's questionable too.
It's one of those seasons, y'all. I can't tell you that right now. They're trying to get him some practice time in between now and Sunday, because they play Monday Night Football this week. So if they can get him in some practice, because he wanted to come back in last week on Sunday when they took him out, they didn't let him. So I don't know. They not saying concretely if he gonna play, but there's a possibility he might not play. I think he plays, but there's still a possibility he might not play. So fantasy owners, beware. He might not play.
The only reason I brought up Russell wasn't because of Sierra. I'm just saying. He's like a
Russell Wilson is rich, got a Super Bowl ring.
36 years old. Do you think it's time for him to just phase out a bit?
Hey, Aaron Rodgers still playing.
Yeah.
Shoot, if Tom Brady had anything to say about it, he probably would still be playing.
That's funny that he came back and then left again. Like gave the Buccaneers a free ring.
So
he said that.
I don't know. I just think Russell Wilson is what he is. He could get you to a playoff probably with the right system, with a strong enough team, like what he did with the Steelers last season. Like that was a strong enough team, very well coached team. But we've seen last season the Giants don't seem to be very well coached. So
yeah, we'll see.
He got a paycheck though. I think once you get to that certain point in your career, in that age area, you looking for a check, and I feel like this is probably gonna be Russell Wilson's final payday. Hey, I mean, he's done what he came and done what he needed to do. He got a Super Bowl ring. Yep. That's what they all come for. So he got it if he want to.
Mm-hmm. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think, Giants? It doesn't seem like I don't know. They're, it just looks bad. What Jess just said.
The
Everything she
Giants are
just said.
cooked, but the Jets is looking good.
It's a mess.
Justin Fields is doing the damn thing.
Yep. Comment below your thoughts. We got a lot to get to. We got to move on, guys. Yeah. After this last story, we'll get into Culture Corner. You know, Nepal government overthrown. We're going to get a lot into that. RFK, antidepressants, mass shootings, comedian Druski, Whiteface. Yeah. Funny, hopefully good debate, conversation me and Jess are going to have. And comment below your thoughts. So at a Phillies Marlins game on September 5th, 2025, a home run ball hit by Harrison batter sparked chaos in the stands. Adam, the father of 10-year-old Lincoln, caught the ball and handed it to his son for his birthday. An unidentified woman then confronted Adam, insisting, "That was mine. You took it from me. It was in my hands," despite no video proof that she overpossessed the ball. Adam gave it to her, ending the confrontation. Let's take a look at that video. Yeah, social media erupted, criticizing the woman's entitlement. The Marlins gifted Lincoln a goodie bag, and batter himself gave the boy a signed bat after the game. Blowout cards offered $5,000 for the ball if the woman returns it with "I'm sorry" inscribed, so they can give it back to Lincoln. This incident joins a recent string of viral sports entitlement moments, including a millionaire snatching a signed hat at the U.S. Open and a Mets fan taking a ball from an elderly man. Grow the up, people, okay?
Yeah, they've been wilding. That's been trending a lot lately. I've been seeing it a lot.
They're getting back.
And it's like, lady, you really arguing with this man over this ball that you did not have clear possession of. He just picked it up faster than you. He just didn't want any confrontation because he's trying to have a good time with his children. And he gave your little old funky ass the ball and was like, "Get out my face, lady. Like, this is not, it's not that serious over no damn ball."
You ruined the experience for the kid.
Yeah, at that point, it was like, they didn't want to keep the ball because what's attached to that ball is your funky ass attitude. Get your ass on.
And the Mets, not the Mets. Oh, what, the millionaire at the Open where you took the hat to? Same thing, bro. And he was getting so much backlash. His company too.
He don't give a dang.
He didn't give a damn.
I heard he came out, made a statement, and doubled down on his actions. I was like,
and guess what? That story's gone. So, and the elderly man too. Like, I don't know. He did snatch it out of his hand. Do you think?
I just seen another one today. It was at a hockey game. Dude threw a puck over the glass for the little girl. Older lady said, "Gling," and walked away. I was like, what is this crime on the children?
Oh, that's hella funny.
Like, dang.
Yeah.
They do not care. Like, and it's like, and the reason why I don't understand why people still do that to this day, cause good on the dad. You know what I mean? You want to know why I say good on the dad? Everybody was watching. Every time that a home run ball is hit, the cameras are on you. Be the bigger person on camera and you will get, you know what I mean? Praises later. Like, it's not worth fighting for. You know, they're going to see it and they're going to make it right for your kid.
Yeah.
You know what? But on the other hand, I don't know why people be aggressors about it, because it's like the same thing applies. The camera is following you, lady. You are #1 villain now. We don't like you. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, let the internet, bro. They're going to do what they're going to do.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah. Phillies won the game 9-3 against the Marlins. The home run was Harrison Batter's 14th of the season. The incident video topped 15 million views within 48 hours. Lincoln's goodie bag included a signed ball, cap, and jersey. Blowout cards offer was shared by several MLB players on social media.
And I think he actually got to meet the player too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a meme or something with the blowout cards, but it's funny that they'll just buy the... It's a win-win in that situation, you know. She gets money, they get the ball. They feel good about giving it to, you know. But yeah.
Don't give that lady nothing. I lie. Be like, yeah, we'll buy the ball. Take it. Now, how does it feel to get something taken from you?
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Comment below your thoughts. What would you do in that situation? Honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation, especially with the father. Maybe I would. Yeah, no, I would stand
Dolly
up.
not giving the ball
I
back.
ain't
Don't let
giving
him
shit.
lie to y'all.
My son ain't.
He gonna be like, lady,
Out of my face.
get out of my face.
real.
This is my son ball.
And the guy was like, no, bro, stand up for your son, bro. Stand up for yourself too. And I think there was like a video that seemed like the kids didn't seem confident in their dad, but I don't know. Okay. But comment below your thoughts. If you're at a game and catch a ball, just remember kids' memories matter more than souvenirs. This Philly story blew up because it's so relatable. We've all seen adults ruin special moments. The solution: stay calm, be generous, and don't let ego get in the way of kids' joy. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? We got a lot to get to. Let's move on. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Quickly mentions. Okay. Quickly mentions Mike Tyson revealed on the Katie Miller podcast that he used fentanyl for pain relief during his basketball career.
Boxing.
Boxing career.
You said basketball.
Oh, basketball. Boxing career, describing withdrawal symptoms similar to heroin when drug wore off. So, hey, maybe that's part of his, I don't know,
Was
aggression.
biting the glove.
Biting the glove, his aggression or something. Probably plays into that. I don't know, but comment below your thoughts on that. Details at the end with the antidepressants and stuff. Big conversation on that. But Angel Reese missed the Chicago Sky's final regular season game on Thursday, September 11th, with a back injury. Yeah. Hey, man, it's the end of the season. I think she's good. She got paid. She's getting paid. Conservative activist. Heavy story. Charlie Kirk, a key Trump ally known for mobilizing young Republican voters, was shot and killed Wednesday at a Utah college event. Utah Governor Spencer Cox called the rooftop shooting a political assassination, describing it as a dark tragic for both the state and the country. Want to give your thoughts on that?
No, I don't have any thoughts.
Yeah, we did talk off online, and we talked with within our group chat too. It's sad. It sucks ass that people are getting shot and killed for their opinions, political views, and it's hard to witness that because we're doing stuff like talking about and giving our opinions, and people may not agree with us too, and that's the state of what we are in the media right now. Charlie Kirk, people are calling him a hero. Liberals are celebrating for his death. I think that's super demonic. Like, why would you celebrate on someone's death? Like, he had kids, he had families. They're calling him hateful. And I think he really brought the discussion out for a lot of younger generation. Just bring out the discussion, let's have a conversation about it.
And what I feel like also too is you don't have to mourn his death, because I know a lot of people didn't agree with he said a lot of distasteful things. You don't have to mourn his death, but you also don't have to celebrate it either. Mm-hmm. You could just have no feelings towards it and move on.
True.
I think that's the best way to go about it.
And before the show, me and Jess were talking about, like, everyone's speculating. There's so much information out there. We're looking at the outcome of what we see now. There's, who knows? There's probably FBI informants. There were distractions for the person to get away from the rooftop. You see the new videos of a guy limping. Now you have new information of a guy, 22-year-old sharpshooter. Like, we really don't know. Okay, we're speculating so much, and conspiracies and everything. A lot that's going on. So,
And at the end of the day, you could take it at face value. We're never gonna know. So there's that. So
yeah, the official narrative could be a lie too, and everything that's gonna be coming out, we just don't know because there's lies spewing from everyone. And 9/11, Jess, I want to just get your thoughts. Do you believe in the official narrative of the planes? Do you?
seriously,
Yeah, bring it
do
on.
I believe the planes?
I mean, the planes were real, but
Do I believe the planes burnt through steel
and took down the
and took down the buildings, the same buildings that exploded from the bottom, that had the mirroring look of a demolition?
Mm-hmm.
That
Hey, that's
should
just our
that
thoughts
just
and
should
opinions.
speak for itself right there. That's all I have to say about that.
The passports, dancing Israel people at the end. They were like art, like vans in the middle of the night were in and out of the World Trade Center. I don't know. There's so many things, but like for sure the official narrative has been debunked. People need to understand that right now. And rest in peace to the 3,000 people, firemen, civilians, people on the planes. It was a dark time, but let's prevail. Let's show what we got. And a lot of people are waking up. Okay.
And this government, I'll tell y'all right now, the world is a stage. Nothing happens that isn't supposed to happen in their eyes. I'll just say that.
Coincidence? I think not. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. Yes. Dark week. Heavy on a lot of people's mind, especially for America with free speech and everything. For sure. Okay. Theo Von's joins viral Druski Whiteface debate. Southern 500 NASCAR race in September 2025 has the internet in a frenzy. The comedian, famous for pushing boundaries since his rise in 2017, disguised themselves as a white Southern redneck and blended in a pit road, even fooling NASCAR driver Ty Gibbs. His viral video shows him delivering a crude toast, interacting with fans, and nailing every stereotype in his book. Let's take a look.
Joanna,
She's not listening.
hey, come up. You need to listen to your nana.
Go ahead, baby.
6 o'clock.
Girl, you crazy now.
Yo, that's
Hey,
wild.
me ma. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? Good. All right now. Hey, you lost, boy?
No, I'm going to the race.
What race?
NASCAR race.
You going to NASCAR?
Yes, sir. A little bit.
You ain't lost, did you?
No, I'm good. I'm going to the race, sir.
Sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Find something safe to do, boy.
But this time the response wasn't all laughs. Druski just out here doing Whiteface is wild, wrote one user, while others argued, now don't get sensitive when white folk do blackface. You just gave them the green light. The skit reignited debates about double standard and jester privilege. The idea that comedians get a free pass to mock any group. Theo Von, never one to shy from controversy, praised Druski and joked, I feel a Jerry curl coming on, making some wonder if he'd go blackface next. Was Druski's intent social satire or just cheap laughs? And does intent matter if the impact is offensive? His critics' fans are asking the same thing. Where's the line in comedy now? Where's
First
the
of
line,
all,
Jess?
Let's talk about it.
Is there a line?
Has there ever been a line in comedy?
Right.
And a lot of people are forgetting that Robert Downey Jr. did this in Tropic Thunder, a movie you can still watch and stream.
Right.
A lot of people didn't even realize that it was Robert Downey Jr. doing this.
Until after the fact.
I personally feel like it depends on the comedian / actor. Because y'all know that shit was funny. And even to double back and go with Robert Downey Jr., his performance was also hilarious.
Hilarious. Yes, for sure. So, does this draw the line?
And don't forget about
with
Marlon
comedy?
Wayans and Sean Wayans with white chicks.
Oh, white chicks, bro. That
Like,
was hilarious, bro.
Like, you know, we've been here before.
So Theo
Am I
Bond.
telling
Okay.
people to go out and do blackface? Absolutely not.
But if it does happen, if a comedian, well-known comedian, does blackface, does that, constitute racism, bigotry, backlash, the same? Or
Hey,
not the same
all I
way?
gotta say is do it at your own risk. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Is if you are bold enough to do it and you're gonna be perceived by the public, however the public feels about it is how they're gonna feel about it. That's all I can. You can't control how people are gonna feel about stuff.
True.
A lot of people. There was like a decent amount of negative stuff about Druski doing it, but overall, I feel like the overall consensus was people thought it was funny.
It was funny. The
Just
makeup
like-
was superb on that stuff.
Right, like he even got the sunburn on the And, same could be said for Robert Downey Jr. when he did it in Tropic Thunder. The general consensus was people thought it was funny. Like,
Right.
same with the Wayans brothers. The general consensus was people thought it was funny. It's still a timeless classic that people watch till this day. So I feel like it depends on who's doing it. If you just coming out here, and that's also the difference is they, he did it justice because I feel like a lot of people didn't even know that was Druski.
I didn't know.
A lot of people didn't even know that was him, right? And same with Robert Downey Jr. A lot of people didn't even know that was him. Wayans brothers, they dressed up as, two white women. They costume was okay, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you actually put the effort in to actually look like it, I guess, I don't know, like if you're going to do the comedy bit, because, I feel like those can't be compared to just smearing the darkest, blackest paint on your face looking like a caricature. That's a little different. That's like,
I think it's the context too of how you're doing it.
Yeah,
And what you're
like-
saying too.
I feel, but like I said, it just depends on, like I said, at the end of the day, people can do whatever they want to do. It's just going to be how you are perceived by the public at the end of the day when you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he ain't going to face backlash. He for sure is. Druski even did.
Yeah.
But I feel like in general, the man ain't getting canceled for it. You know what I
Sure.
mean?
22 million views on TikTok in 48 hours. TikTok, whatever. NASCAR made no official comment on Druski's presence. Should major sports leagues address edgy satire at their events?
I don't think they going to touch it.
No, I don't think so either. It brought eyes. It brought eyes to the fest. It is a publicity because a lot of people aren't watching NASCAR. Like, we reported that there was a baseball field literally in the middle of a NASCAR race. Just trying to get younger viewers on it. Kevin Hart weighed in saying comedy should challenge but not dehumanize. Is Druski's acts challenging or dehumanizing?
I don't think it was dehumanizing. I mean,
It was comedy. It was funny.
it was funny, but he was being...
He was out of
He did add the racist bit on there, obviously.
Obviously.
But
Yeah, that was funny too.
if you're,
knowing that he was-
like if you're
was
offended by
Druski.
him implying that the people in those spaces are racist, I think that's about as much as, for people being offended. But I don't think he dehumanized them. Like, he was just talking shit, having a good time.
To each its own.
Spreading love to the people he was there with. You know what I mean? They all look like they was having
Have
a good time.
A petition to ban racially charged skits at public sporting events gathered 15,000 signatures. That's not enough. The consensus right now, what Jess said, it was funny. It was hilarious. It pushed boundaries of comedy for real. And then this time of tensions between a lot of people in America, we need it. We need comedy. People need to laugh. People need to love, for sure.
And like I said, he's not touching on anything that hasn't already been done.
Right.
That's the other thing is it's been done.
Yeah. Nothing new in the surface.
Yeah.
Sure. Druski's Whiteface skit is less about who's offended and more about what we want from comedy. If the goal is to make us laugh and think, maybe we need thicker skin, at least as thick as the comedians. But if people feel genuinely targeted, it's worth pausing and ask why. Comedy's job is to push boundaries, not erase them entirely. Yeet. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think, man? What do you think about that, bro? Yeah, we got a lot to get to. So, Nepal. Nepal's crisis has been brewing for years, fueled by corruption, scandals like the high-profile Bhutanese refugee scam, economic decline, and a government reliant on backroom deals and ordinances instead of parliamentary process. With inflation nearly 6%, scarce jobs, and mass youth immigration, public frustration reaching a tipping point with authorities abruptly banned 26 social media platforms, ostensibly to control unrest, but widely viewed an attempt to suppress dissent and high corruption. The backlash was swift. Transparency International reports 84% of Nepalese see corruption as a major problem. Monday, Kathmandu erupted in protest with Gen Z demonstrators waving pirate flags from the anime One Piece as new symbols of resistance. Violence escalated. Parliament and politicians' homes were set on fire. 51 people were killed, mostly by police, and even the wife of former Prime Minister Kanal was seriously burned. So she was burned in, I think, her residence. They burned the building while she was inside.
I think your phone died, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Prime Minister Shama Ali resigned, citing the need for a constitutional solution, but unrest spread across cities like Pokhara and Sirha, ignoring curfews and leading the airport closures. International bodies condemned the violence and urged restoration of civil rights. Although the government quickly lifted the social media ban, the youth's anger remains, with the pirate flag now representing their demand for change and on end to the corruption. So, social media ban, that was I guess the tipping point. But there was underlying issues, economic struggles, mass shipping of jobs, people moving out of Nepal, younger generation seeing their reality right now crumbling. So what else to do except to protest and overthrow their government?
Man, you see how they can come together and understand that it's them versus the government? And you see how we're just so at each other
At our throats.
because that's how they like it. And when people finally realize that it shouldn't be the left and the right, it should be us versus them.
Exactly.
But until that is absorbed by both sides, we're going to stay in this messed up state of the United States.
Yeah.
Man, I just see that. I'm like, look at them. People be forgetting.
They're scared of us. They're the 1%. We're the 99%. And they are scared. And they have their psyops, their stuff to keep us on loop in the media, to keep us divided. You know, it's all choreographed to get us in the loop of social media, to keep us away from what's going on in foreign countries, in politics and everything.
I know people don't like the cliche sayings, but they honestly hold a lot of weight and hold true to this day. United, we stand. Divided, we fall.
Literally.
And we haven't been able to be united, never.
Right.
So we gonna be on our knees forever.
And the fact that they're in debt, same as us. We're $37 trillion in debt. The people, the past generation, boomers and stuff, fucking just offered, hey, you're going to handle these debts in the future. And look at where we're living now. Higher taxes, energy prices. What else? Politicians corrupt. And they just keep printing money. Inflation's continue to go high. We're looking at a recession soon. But, be
Shoot,
positive.
we already there.
Yeah, we are already there. I'm not well versed on it, but it just seems like we
McDonald's
are already
brought back value menu items. We
there.
there.
$5.
You gotta pay attention to the fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
When you start bringing back stuff for affordable things,
Mm-hmm.
we already there.
Yeah. Just watch out.
Remember back in the last one, 2008 and all that, when they created the dollar menu?
Yeah.
And now they're bringing back value meals and stuff.
I still ain't.
We there.
Yeah. Get your finances together, guys. Invest in gold, silver, stabilize through inflation, Roth IRAs, whatever to keep your money growing. We keep talking about this. Again, I'm not well versed on it, but hey, and we're not financial advisors either. Over 300 protesters have been arrested nationwide. Nepal's internet usage dropped by nearly 60% during the ban. The pirate flag protest symbol was first popularized in Indonesia before spreading to Nepal. Nepal's central bank warned of increased capital flight as unrest grew. The World Bank has downgraded Nepal's 2025 growth forecast due to the crisis. Yeah. Overthrowing their government, they actually elected a new prime minister through Discord. So they voted, and it was a woman. So I think it was like Kakarak or something.
They elected him through Discord.
Discord. They voted on Discord. Yes. Hey, man. Digital age. Young generation.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Writing is on the wall for a lot of politicians and governments right now. Because we're doubling down, all right? We're bricked up, doubling down on this corruption, and we're just going to keep pushing, okay? Okay? Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? Are we in the right direction with Nepal? We'll see. We'll further look into it. It's still developing. It's just happened this week, Nepal's crisis is a wake-up call. You can't fix corruption or a weak economy by banning the internet and ignoring the people. The government's crackdown only fueled more anger and made it the pirate flag a symbol of hope. Real situations listen to the public and impunity and address jobs and inflation before the next spark lights another fire. The world's watching. It's time for real reform, not this damage control. One more question. I know we condemn violence on this show, but I think the world's gone soft. I don't know.
No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Violence is like at an all-time high, I feel like.
But for these politicians, too, they don't just get it through their fucking heads. They know what they're doing. They don't give a shit. We're in debt. They keep printing money. We're in effect. Our grandchildren are going to be affected also. You got to start your own businesses. Start young, too.
Yeah, you guys got to think outside the box, especially now. I still keep my eye on the job market, and,
Stock market,
people are still struggling. And not for these high-profile jobs. I'm talking about everyday jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Everyday person, just maybe a regular retail job or a warehouse job. It's tough out there. So they're forcing you to think outside the box. And like I said, I feel like we're already here in the recession. Now is the time. Find the need, feel the need. Now is literally the time. This is the perfect time.
Yep. Comment below your thoughts. Yes, Nepal story has been very suppressed, but we are covering it. After this last story on Viral Review, After this last story, we got a new segment, Trending Topics, where we went out and did interview. And we asked the question, is intimacy important in a relationship? Is the question we asked for their thoughts. So stay till the end and we'll discuss further. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Let's get into the last story.
Following the Following the Minneapolis church shooting by Robin Westman, who admitting to being tired of being trans, U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. declared mass shootings a health crisis, proposing investigations into psychiatric drugs like SSRIs as possible contributors to violence. This claim challenges decades of research showing no clear causal link between antidepressants and violent acts, especially in adults. Still, data from toxicology tests reveal many mass shooters had psychiatric medications in their systems at the time of their crimes. These drugs can induce severe side effects, including manic or psychotic episodes, particularly in susceptible individuals with underlying conditions like bipolar disorder. Despite widespread pharmaceutical-funded studies attempting to minimize these risks, numerous patients' accounts online describe sudden psychotic breaks after starting or changing medication. The Columbia Mass Murder Database confirms only about 5% of mass shootings involve severe mental illness, while highlighting factors like firearm availability, social alienation, and craving for notoriety as more significant causes. The rise in mass shootings since the 1970s align with gun proliferation and cultural investigations. Spotlights a controversial but important aspect of the conversation. The public discussion must balance scientific data, patient experiences, and social realities to better understand and prevent these tragedies.
Before we say anything else, it's all speculation. There is data out there. This is just our opinions, and allegedly that, again, it's multifaceted. Maybe it does cause induced psychosis and manic episodes and everything. And glorifying gun violence and everything with the music industry, with rap, trap music, police brutalities and stuff. It all plays into it. So we're not just saying it's just these drugs, even though it could play a part in it. What do you think, Jess?
I think everything plays a part in it. It could be. Big Pharma don't want to hear that, though.
Nope.
Big Pharma, like, JFK, you better watch out.
Yep.
Big Pharma do not want to hear that. But also, I was going to say something, but yeah, you got to be careful what you be saying on here.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I feel like a lot of things play into it. Social media, the state of the world, how hard things are just in general, the pressures that every group feels.
Yeah.
People, really, social media plays a big part, too. I want to say, even me personally, I don't know if everybody else has felt this, but have you ever just felt just lost? Like, it doesn't matter how good anything is going.
Yeah.
You just feel like there's no direction. Like, you just don't know. Like, you're just existing.
It's weird. It's like, what world do we live in? And you look into the dimension aspects too. It's like, what the hell are we? Where do we live? What is going on? What is this? Your mind starts flooding and stuff.
And I know, like, there's people out there that feel like that too, and people have struggled with it. And it is hard because I find myself, driving home or something, and I start to think about it. When you're alone and you have time to think about it, I think there's a growing sense of being lost. And I don't think social media is helping that. People just
Yeah.
doom scroll every
Very
day.
good.
People kind of have lost control of their own mind. Nobody really thinks for themselves anymore. People have questions, and what's the first thing they do? They look it up on social media or online. Nobody thinks for themselves. We're all just a herd of,
Mentality. Yeah.
and we're just lost. And I just think that's contributing to people feeling lost. And that's a crazy ass feeling. Like
Multifaceted.
to be very successful, you know?
And still have mental issues.
Yeah,
too.
to being successful does not help that.
Nope.
Being
all here.
successful or trying to fill your day with stuff,
It's all here.
it's like, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell people, but y'all, I just wanted to be a voice out there that y'all are not alone and we can all just try to figure this out together, because I don't know what this is or what's going on, but I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's been weighing on me heavy lately. I don't know what that crap is, but it's freaking horrible. And if you're, I don't want to say if you're weak-minded, but it can really take a toll on you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Some people can't handle it. It literally can drive you insane.
Robin Westman, the Minneapolis shooter, openly discussed his gender identity struggles before the attack. SSRIs and other psychiatric drugs have been found in toxicology reports of multiple mass shooters. Medications for depression and ADD can trigger manic, again, psychotic episodes, sometimes suddenly. Pharmaceutical companies often fund research minimizing medication side effects, not that could threaten profits. The Columbia Mass Murder Database shows only 5% of mass shooters involve severe mental illness and other factors. So, you know, when these information is out there, and when you have these politicians bashing, you know, you're the threat, vaccines are safe, you're making those statements, but when there's refutable data out there, that just makes you look like you're for the pharmaceutical companies, and those companies paid you to say some stuff like that. And when you're reading these articles, who's funding those articles? Maybe to look positive on these pharmaceuticals so they can make a profit off of people. Do you understand that? And it's not out the realm that people believe that when you do take, because as Filipinos, even my wife, she said, you better not take that antidepressant, SSRIs, whatever, when I was going through some stuff and I had to go to the doctors and I didn't take it. Imagine if I did take it. What situation would I be in, or what situation our people are in right now when they do take that? And it's hard to get off of those medications, and you end up.
I think even like once you get on it, they say that you can't get off of it by yourself. At least it's very dangerous.
Yeah, slowly you got to come off of it.
I'm like, that's insane. I think even back when it was like years ago, when I was partaking in that other stuff, you know.
Wait, what? Crack?
No, what the fuck?
Oh my.
The trees.
Oh yeah. Dude. Even that shit was possibly laced.
But still, I'm like, you know, once I like backed up off all that, or like vaping and stuff, and I started having bad anxiety attacks and stuff, they were like, oh, well, if you have anxiety and all that stuff, because I think for anxiety and depression, they dang near prescribe you like the same stuff. And when I tell you they gave me that stuff, ask me if I ever took it. No. I just feel like you have to just, you gotta, and just also with that too, is I just feel like stuff like that mentally sometimes, if you gotta kind of try to figure out how to maneuver it, like, you know, on your own. Like, you gotta build a strong mind. You have to at least try. It's easier said than done. Sometimes people can't even fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
But I just could never get with it. Not shitting on anybody that does, because sometimes, like I said, it's easier said than done. Oh. That shit is not an easy thing to deal with whatsoever. Oh. And
we're not doctors, yo, but we're just giving our opinions. Don't take our advice at all. Okay?
Absolutely, this is not
Do
medical.
This is not any medical
advice.
Yes, but man, there's so much to talk about with it, but with limited time of the show. But comment below your thoughts. Are you on the medication? Did you ever feel like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I could work on it on my own. Even there was, that old commercial of the side effects. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna look it up. It's on YouTube. The side effects of medications, and it showed at the end the person herself. I gotta look it up, man. It went viral. It was like such an old video, man.
I don't remember.
Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, if you find that.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that.
But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep conspiracy on y'all, but I feel like just things ain't been right for a while. For some years.
Jess wants the end of the world.
No, I
Yes, you have.
I don't want the end of the world. I just think that we're cooked. But still, y'all got to admit there's something off.
Andreas thinks so too. We're cooked.
Something is off. And we just can't remember.
There's some natural stuff for me. Exactly, Andreas. Exactly.
I'm just telling y'all, there's something off and we just can't remember.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Comment below your thoughts, yo.
We can't remember. Wake up. I'm just playing.
There's a lot of conspiracy, but we're going to continue to do the show. Stick with us. We're going to bring up stories. We're going to bring up conversations. And, delve into this world that we're living in together.
Yeah, this is just us being more comfortable with y'all. This is just banter.
It is.
We're just yapping at this point. Like we've honestly covered all the topics at this point. We're just yapping. We still do have the viral views. We have to watch still. But,
what do you mean? It's called Trending Topics, yo.
Oh, Trending Topics. Oh, sorry. Trending Topics. Yeah. Living in the past. Yeah. Trending Topics. Yeah.
Intimacy important in a relationship. That's what the question was. Trending Topics. We interview everyday people in their thoughts on a question. We hit the streets, and when it comes to dating or relationships, let's take a look. Do you think intimacy is important in a relationship?
Yes, all kinds of intimacy. Just even just holding each other's hands or just a reassuring touch.
Honestly, nah, not really. It's more honesty. Being loyal to your partner. Romance is important.
Very important.
Okay, you got to be able to, lift up your girl or guy.
In the beginning, I mean, it's really good to have intimacy. I think for me personally, but I can't really speak for that.
Yeah, showing, affection, I guess, you may do that in kind of different personal ways and stuff, but you got to have some kind of that, in the relationship.
How about being celibate, being religious? Does that play into it?
We're way past that.
You're past that?
I think that's stuff that you kind of figure out when you are kind of getting to know one another, and you kind of figure out what each other's kind of, lifestyles are like, and, what's appropriate for you, and, that kind of factors in.
I can't really talk for the other, but for me personally, I think it's 100%.
I can't answer that question because.
Yeah. It also comes down to mutual respect and just knowing where your boundaries lie and what feels comfortable and good for you.
No.
Just tell me the truth and we're square.
Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth and we're square. And it's more than that, Like my honey, he does everything. He cooks for me.
So that way too.
He cleans. He does laundry.
Be consistent in a relationship too.
Yeah. He just doesn't open the door or. What does he not do?
But there's other ways that he shows.
Yes, and that's how you understand your mate. That's how that works better for us because I know he's not a romantic dude, but I'll take it.
Right. Oh, you're smart.
Oh, it makes it work.
Yeah. I actually was pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's about finding that balance, but it's also about having that conversation.
True.
I feel like it's very important to not make defining decisions without your partner, because a relationship is not made with just one person. It's two people. And both of your opinions matter and should matter in that relationship, or it's not going to last if the other person is not feeling heard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Definitely. I think it's love language too. You got to understand each other's love language. Like for me, mine is touch, you know, and words of affirmation also. Just understanding each other on that spiritual level between each other. Yeah, okay, she said no, it doesn't apply sometimes, and people have their different opinions also. Maybe she sees it totally differently, but again,
and
majority
I
of
like
people.
what that guy said was it's conversations you have with everybody's different, and it's conversations that you need to have with that person when you're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You need to lay that out on the table. And if things change, you need to have that conversation with your partner. You can't just make big decisions in a relationship on your own. Yeah. So what he said is true. Well, I like, everybody's different opinions on it, but it all comes back to communication.
Yep.
You can't have a relationship without communication. It's not going to work.
It's not. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? Intimacy is important in a relationship? I believe it is. Even if it's just small little gestures small little jokes, get on that level with your person. I think it is a 50-50 thing. Sometimes I can't give my 100% sometimes, or my 80%. She could give me the 80% and stuff. Like 50-50 in a relationship does matter. You think so?
I think it should be 100-100.
But sometimes you can't give your 100
But that's
on
why
some days.
it should be 100-100.
Okay.
Because when you can put your full effort in, you will. And because you guys are knowing you're putting your best effort in as much as you can, it's not saying if you have any shortcomings, you're not putting in your all.
True.
Even though you can't do everything at that moment, doesn't mean you're not still putting in your type of 100. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's still, I think it comes down to understanding your partner. It comes down to understanding who you're with, and because like I said, people are all different. There could be couples out there that don't mess with intimacy at all. They just look at it as a partnership. But if they mutually came together and agreed that, then hey.
So you think they should walk away if it's really up to you, but yeah, people again,
if you
will
can't
make a decision.
mutually come and meet each other halfway, or if you can't mutually get on the same page, if your communication is cutting off and the other one feels like they're not getting what they need out of your relationship, then maybe it's
move on.
Yeah.
Move the fuck on.
And that's all right. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's
Yeah.
maybe it's just not meant to be. Sometimes it is like that. You're not everybody is meant to stay in your life forever. Sometimes people are just lessons in your life as you move along. You got to remember that too.
Ay.
Not everybody is meant to stay in your life forever.
Message.
That's just how it is.
Message. Did you all hear that? Okay. Yeah. That's the end of the show. Comment below your thoughts. We ain't shaking booty on this show. All right. Closing thoughts. Any comments, if any?
I heard you say that in hell long.
I gotta put it on the show. We ain't shaking booty on the show. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you, Andres. Thank you for giving us praises.
Yeah, real one. Check out their YouTube channel.
What the Fishy?
What the Fishy?
Yeah.
They give consistent content. You can follow them on TikTok, YouTube. They catch the big mouth bass. They're kayaking. They're out there and
they're having fun.
Get on those waters. Y'all might just run into them and get a shout out on their channel in their video.
We got to hit an interview on them too. Stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. We're back, baby. We're back. Positive note, positive post. Let's get into it. Ending the show on a positive note. You can't have it both ways. You either sacrifice for your goals or sacrifice your goals. You hear me? Difference is what you want. It's what you're willing to give up. Winners pay the price. Everyone else complains about the cost. decide which one you are. Have a great rest of your week. Stay blessed. See y'all next weekend. Peace.